Good morning, guys. I hope that you are having a great morning and that you had a great Monday yesterday. Me and Harper are still in our pajamas, and Harper is wearing her Christmas pajamas. She chose to wear last night. So we're going to read the next chapter in Junie B. Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus to you. Now, remember, the last chapter ended as to where Junie B was supposed to get on the bus, but she decided not to. So chapter 6 is called A Good Hider. When you're the very last one in line, nobody watches you. That's how come nobody saw me when I ducked and hid behind the teacher's desk. I'm a good hider. One time at Grandma Miller's house, I hid under the kitchen sink. Then I made a growling sound and sprung out at her. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Anyways, I stayed scrunched behind the teacher's desk for a while, and then I saw a better place to hide. It was a big supply closet in the back of the room. So I ran to the back very fast, and I squeezed into the bottom shelf. I squeezed right on top of the construction paper. Most of me was comfortable, except my head was sort of tight, and my knees were all bent, like when I do a somersault. So here you can see her all scrunched up, hiding. Then I pulled the door mostly closed. Don't shut it all the way, though. I mean it, I said out loud. I stayed real quiet for lots of minutes. Then I heard noises in the hall, and some feet came running into the room. Big people feet, I think. What happened? I heard someone ask. One of my little girls is lost, said a voice. That sounded like Mrs. Her name is Junie B. Jones, and she didn't get on the bus, so now we've got to go out looking for her. Then I heard some keys jingle, and the feet went running out again, and then they shut the door. I still didn't come out of the closet, though. When you're a good hider, you can't come out for a very long time. I just stayed there all bent up and told myself a story. Not an out loud story. I just told myself one inside my head, and it was called The Little Girl Hiding. I made it up. This is how it went. Once upon a time, there was a little girl hiding. She was in a secret spot where nobody could find her, except her head was very tight, and her brain was squishing out. But she still couldn't come out of her spot, or a smelly yellow monster would get her, and also some meanies with chocolate milk. The end. After that, I rested my eyes. Resting your eyes is what Grandpa does when he watches TV after dinner. Then he snores, and Grandma Miller says, "Go to bed, Frank." It's not the same thing as a nap, though. Because naps are for babies, that's why. And anyways, I didn't snore. I just did a little drool. Then, finally, when my eyes were done resting, they woke up. And so I came out of the closet and ran to the window. And guess what? There weren't any cars in the parking lot. And no stupid smelly bus either. Whew, that's a relief, I said. A relief is when your stomach doesn't feel squeezy anymore. Because after that, I went back to the closet. Because where I was hiding, I sniffed the smell of clay. That's why. And clay is my very favorite thing in the whole wide world. Hey, I see it up there, I said. The clay was on the middle shelf. I stood on a chair to get it. It was blue and stiff, and so I had to roll it on the floor to make it soft and warm. Then I rolled it into a blue-orange. It was very beautiful, except it had some dirt and hair on it. After I was done, I went to the front of the room and sat down in my teacher's big chair. I like teacher's desk very much. I think the drawers are so big I could fit in one, I think. I opened up the top, and there was a happy face sticker and rubber bands and also gold stars, which I love a lot. I stuck one on my forehead. Then I found paper clips and red marking pens and new pencils with no points and scissors and travel tissues, and guess what else? Chalk, I said. Brand new chalk that's not even out of the box yet. Then I stood up on my teacher's chair and clapped my hands together very loud. I want everyone to find a chair and sit down. Today we're going to learn some alphabet and some reading. And also I will teach you how to make blue-orange. But first, everyone has to watch me draw stuff. Then I went to the board and drew with my brand new chalk. I bent I drew a bean and a carrot and some curly hair. Then I wrote some O's. O's are my bestest letter. After that, I bowed. Thank you very much, I said. Now, you may all go to recess. I smiled, except not that Jim. Next chapter is called Peeking Holes and Spying. I hope you have a good day.